Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Fluff It Up podcast. I'm your host, Kalana here, and today I'm here with Locke and Habibi.
Hey yo!
And today's topic is about TikTok. So what we're going to be talking about today is recently TikTok is actually about to be banned in the United States. So that got me thinking, how is that going to impact the furry community? So today we're going to be discussing how we think it'll impact the furry community. And so on. And today, the main speaker for today is probably going to be Locke because he uses TikTok the most because he's an addict.
Shut up, man. I mean, it's a really good app. I love it. I'm in Canada, so I mean, I won't have to worry about that, man. But you guys will, which sucks.
All right. So, Locke, tell us a little bit of info on TikTok getting banned in the United States.
All right, so I obviously got my information from TikTok, but currently right now, there's they're holding meetings with government officials. I've heard it's 2 people from each state, and basically it goes through something where they vote. I don't know, government
House of
stuff.
Representatives, and then they go
something,
to the
yeah,
Supreme
something
Court.
like that. But so basically, I'm pretty sure the majority of the vote, that's who. Then it'll be banned for all of it. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if it'll work. It'll get banned across the USA, or the states that want it still will keep it. No one really knows too much about that yet.
Wait. So first off, I'm gonna ask each of you the same question. Habibi, why do you think the United States wants to ban TikTok in the first place?
China.
That's what I think too. I remember I think it was, I don't know if it was a year ago now, there was a huge thing about, they had another conference with China, and people from the company over in China came to the USA to speak about it.
If you didn't know, TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, and they have data. Locke, why do you think the United States wants to ban TikTok?
I mean, this is personally why I think the U.S. government thinks it's spyware. That's the first reason they tried to get it banned about a year ago. But really, I don't think it is. It's just, I honestly don't know.
I feel like the worst thing that TikTok does is they sell your data so you can get ads.
But literally, every company does that.
Exactly, every company does that. Just because this one's owned by China, it's not like Instagram. I don't know if Instagram's USA, but
because the United States made an offer. They made an offer. So they were like, oh yeah, if you sell it to a company that's not Chinese, then yeah, we won't ban it.
Yeah.
So
and we're also
it's just brain rot.
We're also I don't know if you already mentioned this, but we're also tying it into how this affects the furry community on TikTok. And how, I know there's a lot of businesses on there too that will fail because of it, and most
personally,
content,
I think the U.S. on TikTok.
Yeah, most content is produced from most people on TikTok are in the USA, so I feel like the app would be very dry without it, especially in the furry community. There's a lot of furries in the USA.
And I personally think the US wants to ban it because, again, it's Chinese spyware, apparently. But I feel
allegedly.
If TikTok gets banned, it's going to be super bad for small businesses and small content creators like Habibi, who has a platform on TikTok. So there's a lot of furries on TikTok, if you didn't know, and a lot of them that have become big all started off TikTok. And taking away an app that makes it easy and fast to create content is so just disrupting for such a community, because there's so many fursuit content creators that started from nothing that actually had a small community of their own, like Sprint or Habibi and some other people that I know. And I feel like it'll make content creation, especially for the furry community, extremely hard. So that's just what I think of it.
I use TikTok to record all the videos I post on other websites, and if it gets banned, Sprint and I are both out out on our luck because
Yeah.
that's where he films his videos too. It's really complicated. TikTok has absolutely nerfed my views anyways, and I've barely been using it because of that. I've been getting most of my stuff on Instagram anyway, so if TikTok gets banned, feel free to follow me.
Heck yeah. But also I feel like TikTok is a good way to promote business. Like we
Yeah.
have some promos on TikTok for our podcast, and if we lose TikTok, then we lose a very good loophole that we use to promo our videos. So we can't show like small clips from the Fluff It Up podcast. We can't show some news that we've discovered. It'll be way harder to spread information and even grow your content because YouTube is such a vast and competitive landscape already. So for it to be taken away, TikTok, you're gonna have to go into a shorts, like YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is horrible. The editing software on YouTube Shorts is so bad. I do not like YouTube Shorts at all. The
Yeah,
content on
and
it is literal brain rot.
Also TikTok, it's super easy to go viral. Like from my experience, you'll get 100% more better success than on YouTube or Instagram. It's just something about it. You're always more likely to get more views, followers, likes, everything.
Well, it's because it's like literally it's so easy. You just put on a little song, you do your little dance in your fursuit. People think it's cute and they follow you.
Exactly.
It's easy content and it can make people grow pretty fast. And what I think a lot of people do is they'll make these little skits on TikTok and then they'll build up a little community or fan base and they'll be like, hey, I want to start doing long videos, like long-term content. So they move to YouTube and then they already have a fan base they have that's reliable that will support them on YouTube and they'll grow on YouTube. And when you grow on YouTube off like long videos, it's like very good growth. You know?
Exactly. Very easy to grow once you got it started on TikTok. Very easy to move to other platforms. And this will honestly, like, it will really affect the furry community, I think, a lot. And it just won't be good in the end.
Well, I feel like, so I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like the YouTube part of the fur community has been dead as hell.
It's dry, trust me.
Dry.
Yep,
Dude,
exactly
it is.
dry.
We've had the same, like, 5 furry YouTubers like Beta and Majira and some other people.
And even then, they're dry.
Exactly.
Nothing against them. It's just their content. They've been around for so long and it's so repetitive. It's like you want room for something new.
Exactly.
And I feel like
there's a few small creators, but the old big ones are just the old big ones. They're not the same anymore.
Yeah, that's why I like TikTok, because it opens such a wide variety of these new content creators. Like, I know so many more furries and stuff, and people that are popular on TikTok because of TikTok. Like, I would never know them off YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah, and plus also the business aspect of things, as you mentioned before. Like, I've gotten commissions and I've sold items on TikTok, using TikTok as an advertisement because it reaches so many people. TikTok, I get a lot of views on TikTok. Like, I average around 2 to 15,000 views per video. I mean, as I said, TikTok has absolutely killed my content. Like, I've been getting only 600 views, and I've been going absolutely viral on Instagram for some reason. But I use TikTok to film.
Yeah, TikTok. I personally like TikTok because literally so I deleted TikTok a while ago, but I recently re-downloaded it, and I posted this little car edit I made. And first video I've uploaded on TikTok for like 3 years, and it got 600 views in 2 days. Like, it's that type of growth that makes people want to create content. It's like, oh wow, a video I made just went semi-viral. What happens if I make it even better? And then it goes on and on and on until it's like I'm using the best editing I can to make my best videos, and then they're on YouTube. Where on YouTube, it's when you're on the recommended page. If you're on the recommended page on YouTube, I'm telling you right now, your growth will be amazing, and I know that from experience. And it's just like, I feel like taking away these small, like, it's like taking away a booster. So it's like you're told, okay, if you take this booster, you're gonna create, you have a time period where you can get, a certain amount of followers, you can get a little community, and then you can move on to YouTube where it's way more competitive,
Yep, exactly.
And a lot of content creators originate off off of TikTok, and it's like, I feel like TikTok introduces people into content creation, and it gets them a lot more like motivated to do TikTok or content creation in general. It's like you're making, by giving people like easy, fast views, it motivates them to make longer and more edited videos that will stick around. So you're essentially giving confidence to the future content creators.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
the editing on there, in my opinion, is really, really easy. Like, I've mastered it. I don't post
Same.
much,
Yeah,
but like I've used it many, many times.
the editing on TikTok is very good, especially for like, not even being the main part of the app.
True, it's good for
And
beginners.
especially the sound, like the audios and stuff are absolutely
yeah.
phenomenal.
There's so many to choose
Yeah.
from, so many new trends. Just like, also, there's trends every week, like in general, and there's also trends in the furry community, specifically to the furry community, and
Yeah.
they're honestly amazing. I love them. I love to see them.
TikTok
that's
is
like
such a
another thing
great
that-
little place to like build your own little space and like your preference onto.
Exactly, and that's why I like TikTok too. It's because it's just, they're always, you're always given like something to do. It's not like YouTube where it's like, oh shit, I gotta figure out what to make next week. You have people that are starting trends, and it's like, oh wait, I can do this because it's trending.
Yeah, and you can make money easier off of like TikTok and stuff where you don't have to make like 10-minute long videos with like a certain amount of followers and stuff. Like it's harder to go viral on YouTube. It's harder to make content for YouTube because it has to actually be like long. It can't be 30-second long clips where you just
Unless
like do
it's
a little
on
dance.
shorts. Yeah, unless
Yeah,
it's
unless
on
it's on
shorts, but
shorts, but shorts suck, man.
I
yeah,
hate shorts.
trash.
I don't like, personally. I can't stand any of the other. I can't stand the Snapchat one, the YouTube one. What else is there? Instagram one. It's better, but it's
It's
still
so toxic.
they all
Yeah.
feel like off-brand TikTok, and I don't like it. And
Yeah,
that's
the
why
Instagram Reels is so toxic.
I really hope it doesn't
I
get banned for you
support it.
guys. Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
you
already
guys,
get enough like threats as it is on Insta.
Oh yeah, because
Instagram's toxic.
Instagram is way more lenient on like slurs and threats and stuff, and TikTok, like, it turns it down, even though it might be for like stupid reasons sometimes, but it's always it's way more reliable in terms of like safety.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
If you go through my comment section, you would be like surprised how
Oh,
horrid
yeah.
it can get.
It's horrible. The Islamophobia, and already you being a furry is like already hated.
Oh yeah, I get double whammied by both sides, by both
Sucks.
furries and Muslims and
It really sucks.
Islamophobes.
Like, it's not right why people, like, I feel like they could, what's the word? Ban some more of the, I don't know. Never. Let's cut that part. I can't think of the word. Damn it.
But yeah,
ban
I
hate
just,
and stuff.
Yeah. Just cut that.
but like I don't know, I just feel like it's so much easier. And it's also like the fact where it's like, if I'm in a group of friends and we're all in fursuits, right, what
Yeah.
if we go on TikTok and it's like, hey, let's do a little dance because it's fun, we're all together, blah blah blah. You can't do that with YouTube. there's no like trending audio section for YouTube Shorts. There's no trending audio section for Instagram Reels, and if there is, it sucks because I use Instagram Reels.
It absolutely does suck, and I hate it.
I just feel like TikTok has perfected the like creation of shorts, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then they just added like the 10-minute feature so you can do actual long-term content, which I'm not sure how much people would want to listen to that, but
I see quite a bit of it personally, actually. I see like a lot of 6-7 minute videos.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
And
it's a good
I don't know.
it's a good place to make bewares and like other important content too.
Yeah, about popular people, and
it's also you said what? Sorry.
it's for sure to go viral, and you know.
Like me, I don't when I used TikTok, I've gone viral before. Like I posted a video, got 680,000 views on it, and it was literally just me doing like a stupid little skit with a mask on, and it was like a 15-second video that I made in like 2 minutes in my room, and it really motivated me. And then I don't know, I feel like if TikTok gets banned, it's gonna demotivate a lot of people, and we're just gonna be stuck with the same boring content, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I can't stand YouTube lately. There's nothing good to watch on it. Like
I know what to watch, but I don't watch furry stuff.
I like to sometimes, but it's just not good enough on YouTube. I prefer it way more on TikTok. It's just not the same. It won't ever be the same.
The only it's like the only furry content creators I really watch is Sprint and Red Paws, because I both personally know them. They're really good people. But like other than that, it's just kind of plain. I like Z the raccoon. I mean, like she has like some different content, but like the same old like sit down, react to furry memes, and rate your personas. That's old.
I know.
Yeah,
There's
and
millions of those.
Oh my gosh, there's so much, guys. And that's why, okay, I'm gonna be a little egotistical right now, but that's why I feel like our podcast is so unique, because we like actually brainstorm ideas to make us separate, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like we don't make like furry content where it's like, oh yeah, we've heard about that. We make content where it goes in depth about what the community is, and I don't know, I just try very hard, me personally, because I come up with most of the episodes along with some like help, but for the most part I think of things that people wouldn't really think of, and you'll see in our future videos where it's like a lot of things that people wouldn't even consider, you know? It's because I take very like care in thinking of stuff that people don't do, and that's why I feel like TikTok is good, because it's like you have such a wide array of minds out there that you can just post real quick, and then they're popular, and boom, you can share your good ideas, your good content, you know?
Yep, exactly.
But the only bad thing I say about TikTok for furries is a lot of furries don't go viral unless they have a good fursuit.
I know, that's I noticed that a lot. It's sad, but like
it makes sense though.
It's
like,
sad.
Yeah, but it makes sense though, because it's like, I know, but it's like if you look at like, there's like 3 different types of furry content on TikTok. It's like the fursuiters doing whatever, and then it's like the animations, like with the little pencil recording the iPad, you know, and then there's like the little kids on there, and it's like, what would you rather watch? These funny ass skits made by people with like really good fursuits, or just these like little kids with like dino masks, like doing stupid TikTok audios?
Exactly.
Like, what would you rather watch?
The good fursuits and skits and funny videos that they make.
Exactly.
But
and there's
not only
nothing
that,
wrong
like
with, you
TikTok
know, the
also...
other content.
Oh, okay. TikTok also has a preference for what content they show on their thing. So they'll choose a video with good lighting, good angles, and like clear images over a video with like bad lighting, bad angles, and like not very good like clear pictures, like if it's recorded on a low quality camera. And like it's kind of sad because you have to have like a good quality like camera, but it can detect that and it will like push that towards the front to make the app look better and cleaner.
Yeah, I do not
And
see a lot of low quality stuff.
You do
'Cause
if
they
you
don't
start
push
like
it.
getting into shit posting. You'll see if you get into shit posting like content. I've been in it before, but
Yeah, but you
that's
have to
a
actually
feature
search
I
for
think
it.
is but that's a feature I don't see as super bad. Like, yeah, it can prohibit because some people don't have the budget, but then again, it's like it shows people that they have like if someone puts genuine effort into their videos and they're trying to make an attempt, the app will recognize that, where YouTube doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, like I just kind of set up. I have like a really old light from like 19. I don't even know when. It's like 70 years old. This house is like over 70 years old. I just use a old light and like a plastic bin to prop up my phone.
Huh.
And there's nothing wrong with that, you know.
It works. It works.
But
You
it's
know.
also like, yeah, but it's also kind of like, damn, it's like maybe people can't do that. They don't have the expensive lighting, or they don't have this, and it's like they want to like genuinely try and put as much effort as they can, you know.
Yeah, you have to be really unique to get views. Like the only reason why I like really get views, I know like my setup is like absolutely horrid. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's like crusty and grimy. But I guess I have quote unquote unique content because like I'm the only public figure that's like a niqabi Muslim and a furry and a fursuit maker. So I guess it's kind of like I have like a lot of people with like big followers following me just because they think, oh, they're funny content, goofy, haha, unique. So like,
Yeah.
you have to be unique and stand out, I guess, in some way.
And that highlights it because then it boosts people's creativity. They're always questioning, how can I be better than anyone else? How can I be more
Exactly.
different? How can I stand out? Which I think is really good because then it makes people motivated for content creation.
Yeah, and you don't need to have like a really crazy fursuit to be like popular. Like my fursuit, Samir, he's not like the best. I mean, he's high quality. I made him like over a year ago. I made him myself, but like he's not like from a famous maker like
Sky High.
like Sky High Studios. He's
They're
not
like
from a famous
dudes.
maker. He's from me, but like I made like somewhat unique content, mixing my religion and my hobbies, and that kind of gave me a leap.
And that's what I think is so cool about TikTok too. It's because there are so many unique fursuits on that app. There's a lot of like difference, and there's a lot of like creativity that's being displayed, and it's like you don't really see that on YouTube because of how hard it is to grow.
Exactly. And another thing I want to mention is like I know this is like probably gonna be a very unpopular opinion, but like I don't like those really popular fursuit makers that have like a lot of mass-produced fursuits that all look the same. They're all in the same style, but just like different colors. I'm not a fan of them. I like seeing more unique ones. I like seeing people try to make their own, and they all stand out.
Which is why I stand like buying from small creators, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do
Because
in a few years.
It's cheap and they have like actual personality because it's like it's handmade. It's not built off a base. No offense to people with base suits, but it's just like it makes it more unique, you know.
Exactly. That's what I love about it.
Personal. And I'm not gonna like slander anyone's fursuits because I actually really like all fursuits. I think they're all beautiful. They're all pieces of art, except Carpet Sample. But if you're looking at
that's so bad.
If you're looking at suits made by like these big companies like More for Less
is not even a good company
all, like,
either.
I like their suit quality, but they all look the same. I'm gonna be honest.
But the founders were also like outed for being like zoophile.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that. And there's so many people who have their suits because they made so many, and I feel so bad because there's a lot of people who now have to deal with like their background.
I know people with More for Less suits, and it's like the same species of animal, and it's like the same patterns except it's like different colors, and it literally looks exactly the same. And it's like, bro, it looks mass produced. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look fun, you know?
It looks
I'm all about being fun, but when all the suits look the same, it's like, bruh.
It looks like lava foxes.
Yeah, like
okay, so like there's a difference between like having a style of fursuit, like having your signature style, and having like just cookie cutter, because I have a signature style. I use like a pattern I made myself, but I make sure that each fursuit is unique in its own different way, so it's not like cookie cutter like some things it tend to be, which is why it's like super cool that TikTok picks out uniqueness and like skill and creativity over mass produced content farms.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what you got to
Exactly.
do.
And there's nothing wrong with buying from these, like, or like having a suit from like, you know, More for Lesser or DHC. It's more of like a, oh, it looks like the other one else, you know.
Yeah,
No
as long as you're not like
but,
supporting those people directly, you know.
They've been called out for some pretty poopy things. But again, I always stand small business creators. I love small fursuiters. I love, oh, it's just awesome, especially when people make it themselves, like Habibi. Your suit, I like when I see a suit made by you, I know it's made by you because you have the style, but it also looks different because it's not like a 3D printed base, you know?
Yeah, and also it's TikTok is a great way to find small suit makers and small businesses like that too.
I found so many people on TikTok that like in a few years or a couple years when I do get my first suit, like I would consider like going on TikTok and finding a few people, you know.
And there's a lot of like fursuit species that I see on TikTok too, which are like awesome. Like there's this dude on TikTok that I saw. It's like a seal. I think their name is like Sea Dog Enthusiast or something, dude. Oh my gosh, their suit's so cute. It's like a lime green seal, or it's so cute. And I've never seen like a seal fursona, and it's like, bro, I'm happy I saw this because it's like it's so unique and I love it.
Exactly.
Great inspiration for suit making too. I go on TikTok, I look at like suit making, I look at like different suits, and it gets me motivated.
Exactly. Oh, also, and for the fur community, for our artists out there, I feel like sharing little like 40-second art tip videos, it's so good because it's like you don't have to sit through like a fucking 15-minute video on, so now you do this line. It's more of like a, hey, do this, make sure this is this, and it's like,
exactly.
Yeah,
it
and
makes it easy, fast.
Spread knowledge.
Seeing a bunch of them from different creators helps you, like, if you don't know how to draw furries really well, it like slowly builds your own style, learning off all of these different creators.
Like, I'm not good at drawing, but I've been drawing recently, and I'm gonna say it right now. I went from like, because my girlfriend tried to teach me how to draw, so my art always kind of had like a little bit of like favor towards her style, but I've been trying and practicing with different styles off of other creators that I've seen, and it's helped so much better. Like, I have like my own style now.
I gotta get I really want to start practicing drawing.
Yeah, man.
Getting
Do
better.
it. That would be awesome.
I really want my own style of like furries that I can draw, you know. And then
Yeah,
maybe if I get good enough, I could open like do commissions on the side. That'd be fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so whatever you guys think about this TikTok situation, personally, I don't want TikTok to go. But I can't object. People have their opinions, you know. If they want to ban it, then so be it. It happens. But I feel like it would be very negative when it comes to the furry community. So I want it to stay. And if you guys have opinions on why or what, put it in the comment section down below. I will love to read all your guys' comments. Be sure to share the video, like, and subscribe. And who wants to do the outro?
You do. You got to do it. I can't figure it out.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching Fluff It Up Podcast. This is the end of Season 1, Episode 4. And I'll see you guys in Episode 5. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, to comment and share this with your friends. And I'll see you guys later.